Hey everyone! Today we're heading over 2.7 billion miles from the Sun to visit a planet shrouded in mystery, whipped by the fastest winds in the solar system, and wrapped in a ghostly blue glow. That's right, we're talking about Neptune, the eighth and most distant planet in our solar system. If you thought you knew the planets, Neptune will change the game. Let's dive into the deep blue giant. Neptune is classified as an ice giant, along with its near twin Uranus. It's the fourth largest planet by diameter and the third most massive, about 17 times the mass of Earth. But unlike Earth, it has no solid surface. It's a swirling mix of gases and ices surrounding a rocky core. And despite being so far away, Neptune plays a crucial role in how our solar system is structured. Neptune's discovery is one of astronomy's greatest detective stories. In the early 1800s, astronomers noticed that Uranus wasn't following its predicted orbit. Something was pulling it. Two mathematicians, John Couch Adams in England and Urbain Le Verrier in France, independently calculated that another planet must be exerting gravitational force. On September 23, 1846, Johann Galle in Berlin pointed his telescope to the predicted spot and found Neptune, almost exactly where Le Verrier had said it would be. It was the first planet discovered by mathematical prediction, not direct observation. Neptune's atmosphere is mainly hydrogen and helium with a good amount of methane. And that's the key to its striking blue appearance. Methane absorbs red light and reflects blue, giving Neptune its intense azure hue, even deeper than Uranus, despite having similar atmospheric components. But deeper inside, things get weird. The planet's middle layers are made of water, ammonia, and methane ices, super pressurized into exotic states like hot ice, where water remains solid even at thousands of degrees. There might even be a layer where diamond rain forms under pressure. No kidding. Neptune could literally be showering with diamonds. Neptune's atmosphere is violent. It holds the record for the fastest winds in the entire solar system, up to 1,500 miles per hour, 2,400 km/h. That's Mach 2, nearly twice the speed of sound on Earth. And here's the twist. These supercharged storms are happening on a planet that gets very little sunlight, less than 1/900th of the energy Earth receives. So, where's all that energy coming from? It turns out, Neptune emits 2.6 times more energy than it receives from the Sun. Scientists think it's leftover heat from its formation, trapped deep within its core. So, even at nearly 373 degrees Fahrenheit or 225 Celsius, this planet has a temper. In 1989, Voyager 2 captured a massive swirling storm system on Neptune, a dark Earth-sized vortex called the Great Dark Spot. But when the Hubble Space Telescope checked again in 1994, the storm was gone. Just vanished. Since then, Hubble has spotted new dark spots appearing and disappearing, some drifting across the planet's atmosphere. These are likely giant cyclones embedded within the high-pressure systems of Neptune's atmosphere. Unlike Jupiter's long-lived storms, Neptune's are chaotic and short-lived, lasting just a few years. Neptune has 14 confirmed moons, but one stands out: Triton. Triton is huge, nearly as big as our own moon, and it orbits Neptune backwards, a retrograde orbit. That means Triton wasn't born around Neptune. It was captured, likely from the Kuiper Belt. Here's what makes Triton insane. It has cryovolcanoes, volcanoes that erupt with ice and gas, not lava. Its surface is young and active, which means it's being resurfaced regularly. And get this, Triton is slowly spiraling inward. One day, it will crash into Neptune or be ripped apart, possibly forming a new ring system. Triton might even hide a subsurface ocean, making it a potential home for microbial life. Yes, Neptune has rings. 5 faint rings made of dust, ice, and rock. They're not as famous as Saturn's rings, but they're still pretty fascinating. Some of Neptune's rings are clumpy, with arcs, bright, dense segments that remain mysteriously stable, despite the laws of physics suggesting they should spread out. These arcs are probably being shepherded by tiny nearby moons. It's yet another sign that Neptune is full of surprises. Neptune's rotation is fast. A day lasts about 16 hours. But it takes a whopping 165 Earth years to complete one orbit around the Sun. That means since its discovery in 1846, Neptune has completed just one full orbit in 2011. Seasons on Neptune last for decades, and they change so slowly that we've only observed a small fraction of one Neptunian year with modern instruments. The only spacecraft to ever visit Neptune is Voyager 2 in August 1989. It flew by at 4,950 kilometers above the cloud tops, capturing stunning images of the Great Dark Spot, Triton's geysers, and the ring system. Since then, we've relied entirely on Earth-based telescopes and Hubble for updates. NASA, ESA, and others have proposed new missions to Neptune, including orbiters and even landers for Triton. A mission to Neptune could help us understand not just our own solar system, but also exoplanets similar to Neptune, which are extremely common in other systems. So why should we care about a cold blue planet at the edge of our solar system? Because Neptune is a cosmic laboratory. It's an example of how planets can form, evolve, and interact with their environments. It may influence the orbits of distant dwarf planets and even the theoretical Planet 9. Studying Neptune helps us understand exoplanets, especially the mini-Neptunes we keep discovering around other stars. And finally, because space isn't just about what we know, it's about what we don't know. And Neptune is a giant spinning question mark in the night sky. That's our deep dive into Neptune, a cold, powerful, and mysterious planet that continues to baffle and amaze astronomers. Let me know in the comments. What surprised you most about Neptune? And if you could visit just one planet in the solar system, which would it be? If you enjoyed this journey, give the video a thumbs up, share it with a fellow space nerd, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay curious and keep looking up.